Hey everyone, and welcome back to my live stream today. From long time we haven't met in the live stream, in my live stream. So today I have a new curriculum from the university. It's called vocabulary. So I will start with that. Okay. Introduction. Review. In order to communicate your thoughts, in order to communicate your thoughts, in order to communicate your thoughts. Okay, in order, in order to communicate your thoughts. Let's write it. In order to communicate your thoughts. In order to communicate get your thoughts. Your thoughts. In order to communicate بغرض. In order to communicate your thoughts. In order to communicate your thoughts. Feeling and attitudes. Feeling, feelings and attitudes in any foreign language. Competently. In order to communicate your thoughts. Competently. Competently. بكفاءة. Competently, it's look like competently. Uh, competently. Competently. Expertly. It can be expertly. Competently. 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 One of the most competently directed comedies in recent years. One of the most competently. Okay, let's check. What does it mean competently? And that's example. Competently. 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 Competently بكفاءة. Competently. 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 One of the most competently. 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 Efficiently. Efficiently. Let's check. Efficiently. Efficiently. Also بكفاءة. Efficiently. 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 Competently. Efficiently. Efficiently. Competently. Efficiently. Efficiently. Competently. Competently. Efficiently. Efficiently. Competently. Competently. Efficiently. 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 Competently. Efficiently. Efficiently. Competently, efficiently. He worked efficiently to accomplish the task set. Okay, example. It's essential to make sure business operate efficiently to maximize profits, Mm, to maximize profit. Competently, operate, 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 efficiently. Okay, competently. competently, new vocab, I think like this, vocab, vocabulary, okay, vocabulary, competently, competently, unit 1, unit 1, competently, competently, unit 1, competently, 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 efficiently, efficient. Let's share the screen, share screen, share to, okay, competently, 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 operate, 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 okay, operate, efficiently, competently, competently, efficient, yes,
Competently equals efficiently.
efficiently, competent, okay, competently, efficiently, competently, competently. In order to communicate your thoughts, feelings, and attitudes in a foreign languages competently, you have to know a large number of vocabulary items. Items.
Items.
Items. Items. Items. Items. Items. Items. Okay. Consequently. 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 بالتالي.
Consequently.
Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently.
Consequently.
Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently. Okay. Consequently. 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 Mm. Consequently. In order to communicate your thoughts, feelings, and attitudes in a foreign languages competently, you have to know a large number of vocabulary items. Consequently, the more words you know in that language, the more the more efficiently you can express yourself in various communicative situations. You can express yourself in various communicative situations. Okay. However, على أي حال, for example, however, لكن, however you like, however you want, مهما كنت تريد, however you like, okay, conjunctions, conjunctions,
Conjunction.
conjunction, 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 conjunction. I feel like I forget the English. Hi. Uh, consequently, the more words you know in that language, the more efficiently you can express yourself in various communicative situations. However, 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 your knowledge of the literal, literal, literal meaning. For example, the meaning of a word in the dictionary of word is not sufficient. Sufficient does mean enough. Sufficient. Sufficient.
sufficient,
Sufficient. Sufficient. Consequently, synonyms. Consequently. 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 Oh my god, why? Why? Why there? Consequently. Switch coding. Consequently. Accordingly. Therefore. Therefore. This. Therefore. Okay. Therefore. Therefore. I think like this. Therefore. Therefore. Okay. Therefore. Consequently. Competently. Efficient. Efficiently.
efficiently,
Efficient. Efficiently.
efficiently,
Efficiently. Efficiently. Efficiently.
sufficient,
Sufficient. Sufficient.
sufficient,
Sufficient. 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 Equal enough. Sufficient. 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 Competently. Efficiently. Consequently, therefore. Sufficient enough. Okay, let's take the anatomies. Anatomies. See, there we have synonyms. Let's take anatomies because it's effectively way. It's it's my approach to understand the new words I start to learn, or it's new to me. It's not familiar to me. Sufficient. Sufficient. Let's ask. Not anatomy. Anatomies like this. Anatomies. Anatomies. No. And 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 yes. Sufficient. Sufficient. I think it's opposite. Insufficient. Insufficient. Why I can't reach to this? Miram cycle. Uh, efficiently, 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 special, maximum, excellent, special, great, Mm, number one, top notch. Okay. Sufficient, insufficient, lacking, lacking. Could be. I have learned that before. Lacking, like this. No, lacking,
lacking,
lacking, lacking, lacking, lacking. Okay, sufficient, insufficient, 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 insufficient. Consequently, okay, competently, competently, incompetently, okay, poorly, unskillfully. I think that it's the best way to say competently in antonyms.
unskillfully,
كفاءة بدون مهارة unskillfully unskillfully
unskillfully,
unskillfully also it can be uncompetently or poorly
poorly,
poorly okay poorly also poorly uncompetently uncompetently poorly uncompetently sufficient insufficient 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 insufficient
insufficient,
insufficient 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 sufficient sufficient
sufficient,
sufficient insufficient incompetently competently incompetently competently sufficient insufficient consequently therefore 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 insufficient insufficient consequently 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 but it's the wrong consequently quantly quantly consequently example with explanation explanation goes from in the street effect consequently many people were stranded in their homes. She studied hard for the exam. Consequently, she got a high grade. Okay. He ate too much food. Consequently, he felt sick. He felt sick. The weather was bad. Consequently, the outdoor event was cancelled. Okay, so it's like to explain something after the reason. It's like because, consequently, consequently. Okay, consequently. So, like this, consequently. Next one, poorly, poorly. In a bad or unsatisfactory way. He performed poorly on the test. He did not do well on the test. In a weak or unhealthy condition, she felt poorly after eating the spoiled food. Spoiled food, she was not feeling well because of the food. She felt poorly after eating the spoiled food. After eating the spoiled food. Um, so competently, poorly, or incompetently, spoiled, passive, spoiled, spoiled food, spoiled, 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 passive, spoiled, 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 passive, spoiled. Let's hear.
spoiled,
Spoiled. She felt poorly after eating the spoiled food. She feel she felt poorly after eating the spoiled food. The spoiled food. Okay. So competently, incompetently, poorly. It can be competently, efficiently, efficiently, efficiently,
efficiently,
efficiently, efficiently, competently, efficiently, poorly, uncompetently. Consequently, it's like I was sick yesterday. Consequently, I haven't go to the university. I think I can say this. I was sick yesterday. I was sick yesterday. Consequently, I haven't go to university. City. University. Consequently. Consequent. Gemini. Consequently, I was sick yesterday. I was sick yesterday. Consequently, I haven't go to the university. To me, here is the correct. I was sick yesterday, so I couldn't go to university. Okay, why I can't use consequently? You can use consequently in your sentence, but it would require a slight adjustment in the sentence structure. Correct. I was yesterday. Consequently, I couldn't go to university. Okay, I couldn't go to university. In the Virgin, in this Virgin, what consequently is used to introduce a result or 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 consequence or consequence or consequence
consequence,
consequence عاقبة نتيجة mean consequence 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 of the previous statement state of the previous statement. Okay, the previous statement. Statement previous statement بيان سابق statement بيان statement statement spoiled, consequence, consequence. Okay, however, so is a more common and straightforward way to express a cause and effect relationship in this context. Okay, okay, consequently, competently, competently. Um, let's make a sentences in every word competently, competently. I think my laptop it's working competently. I think my laptop, in my opinion, for example, in my opinion, my laptop, my laptop, it's working competently. Let's ask Gemini competently. Mm, okay, in my opinion, so I need to put here apostrophe. My laptop it's working. My laptop is working. Okay, because yes, I can't say my laptop it's working because already I recognize what it's the I'm talking about. So I can't say for my laptop it because my laptop it's it yeah. So I need to say my laptop is working competently. Competently. The issue in the original sentences was the unnecessary apostrophe after its when expression question you would use an apostrophe, but in this case it is simply showing okay indicating ownership. Yes, possible. Okay, when عند التعبير عن ملكية
possession,
possession possession okay possession حيازة امتلاك possession I can say I don't possession it's like noun. Yes, it's noun. It's not verb, so I can say I don't. Okay, possession. Possession. I'm not interested about possession. Indicating. Indicate. Indicating. Very nice to choose. Okay. Okay. Competently. Competently. Efficiently. Uh, the government. The government. The government service. It's they, I think I need to say they working efficiently, like this, efficiently. The government service, they working efficiently. Let's ask Gemini, correct to me, correct to me. The government service is working efficiently. Okay, okay, yes, without they because I'm talking about the service. So the government service like this. Okay, the government service is working efficiently. Efficiently. was the subject-verb agreement. The government service is singular, so the verb should also be singular. Is working. Is working. Okay, the government service is working efficiently. Efficiently. The government service. The government service is working efficiently. 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 Okay. Efficiently. Poorly. Poorly. The is occupation is poorly for people under occupation. Let's check. The occupation it's is poorly for people people under occupation. Correct. Detrimental is more accurate. Okay.
Detrimental.
Detrimental. Either. Okay. Detrimental. 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 Incompletely. Uncompetently. 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 Insufficient. Sufficient. Consequently. Consequently. Therefore. Consequently. Competently. Efficiently. Poorly. Incompetently. Incompetently. Spoiled. Consequence. Statement. Determinal. 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 It's adjective. Determinal.
Detrimental.
Determinal. 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 Okay, determinal. So let's back to of word is not sufficient. In addition, you have to know how to use those words probably in various context. Probably in various context. Probably in various context. In various context. It's like probably.
Properly.
Okay, probably, not the probably. Properly, properly,
Properly.
properly, properly,
Properly.
properly, 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 properly. If I say, for example, properly,
Properly.
properly. Okay, على نحو الله. Properly, properly, properly. You have to use that word probably, probably, probably. I think I can say this. Mm, you must use that word prob, prob, probably. Okay, correct me. Okay, use those word, not that, because I'm talking about plural. You must use those words probably, probably, probably. Those.
You must use those words properly.
Those words probably, prob,
You must use those words properly.
properly, 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 properly. Okay. How to use those words probably in various contexts. This unit aims spoiled food consequence. For example, consequence management, bank statement, detrimental exam, damaging, causing negative, a lack of access to a quality education can have trade for had at their okay. This one is good. Environment. The trade war. Economy. The trade war. Determined. The trade war. Font. The trade war. The trade war. Consequence management. Bank statement. Detrimental. The trade war had a detrimental impact on the global economy. In the global economy, probably. Also, same. Examples to use. Health, business, sport, general use. Make sure to store the food probably to prevent spoilage. Piano, very probably.
Make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage.
Store. Okay.
Make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage.
Properly to prevent spoilage.
Prevent. Spoilage.
Make sure to store the food properly to prevent
Prevent.
to prevent spoilage to prevent spoilage. Make sure to store the food properly
Properly.
to prevent spoilage prevent
Prevent.
spoilage. Make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage الوقاية من التلف. Make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage. Detrimental. The trade war had a detrimental impact on the global economy. حرب التجارة العالمية ألحقت الضرر في الاقتصاد العالمي. I think can say it like this. The trade war had detrimental impact. Okay, make sure.
The trade war had a detrimental impact on the global economy.
كان الحرب التجارية تأثير سلبي على الاقتصاد العالمي. Good. Okay. The trade war had a detrimental impact on the global economy. on the global economy. Consequence management. Consequence management. Spoiled food spoilage. To prevent spoilage. Okay, make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage. فساد. Spoilage does mean spoilage. It's noun. It's noun of thing. Yeah, noun. تلف خسارة. Spoilage. Prevent spoilage. Prevent spoilage. Spoiled food. Consequence management. Bank statement. Determinant. Determinant. This unit aims. This unit aims. تهدف إلى. This unit aims. Okay. Competently, efficiently, poorly, incompetently, consequently, therefore, sufficient, enough, insufficient. This means not enough, insufficient. Okay. Insufficient.
Insufficient.
Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Insufficient. Enough. Competently. Poorly. Incompetently. Incompetently. Insufficient. This unit aims. This unit aims. This unit aims to introduce you to word formation. Formation in English. Its vocabulary. Some of these techniques are affix.
Affixes.
Affixes, and word formation. This unit will also help you to spell the new words and use them in various communicative contexts correctly. Also incorrectly. I can say incorrectly. Yes, correctly. It's like it can be correctly. It can be like properly like this. Properly. Synonyms for correctly, properly. It can be correctly, I think. Correctly, yes. Accurately, correctly, appropriately. I know that. Appropriately, correctly. Good. So correctly, properly, properly. Also accurately, accurately, like this. I think you can check the spelling. Accurately, accurately, like this one. Yes, like this. Accurately, correctly, properly, accurately, also accurately, appropriately. I know that word. Rightly, good. Rightly, appropriately, rightly, correctly. It can be like this in. I have no idea if I can use it like this. Okay. Accurately.
accurately,
Accurately. Appropriately. Appropriately. Correctly. Properly. 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 This unit aims. Enable you to enrich your wealth. To enrich your wealth. To enrich your wealth. Enrich. Enrich your wealth. It's like enrich your wealth of vocabulary, of money, for example. It's can or vocabulary or knowledge. Enrich your wealth of knowledge. Enrich your wealth of knowledge. Enrich your wealth of knowledge. Enrich your wealth and enrich your wealth of knowledge. 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 I feel tired, but I have to study. Unit objectives, you know. Improve, enrich also it can be improve, enrich, enrich, improve, improve, enrich, improve, enrich, improve. Unit sections. Become aware of the grammatical functions of words and words class. Recognize affixes when to attached to words or word parts and okay to word and word parts using correct spelling functions functions recognize functions below considerable large considerable functions functions synonym functions task responsibility mm, operation okay operation responsibility job job yeah, service task rule I know rule task rule also functions operation responsibility job service task rule and that's
purpose,
purpose 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 function operation responsibility operation responsibility job service task task rule okay purpose responsibility synonyms of another recognized recognized recognize, it's acknowledge, now, spot, notes, admit, accept, release. All of that really? Okay, nice, recognized. Okay, معرف, recognized, recognized, recognize, nice, identify, now, acknowledge, acknowledge. I think it's acknowledge, acknowledge,
acknowledge,
acknowledge, acknowledge, acknowledge. Acknowledge, 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 acknowledge. Verb. Also acknowledge verb. Function responsible. Acknowledge verb, yes. Responsibility, I think adjective, it's like noun, مسؤولية, noun. Functions also operation, job, service, task, rule. Rule, it's also noun, yes. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Yes. Appropriately, correct. Rightly, poorly, incompetently, efficiently, competently. Enrich your wealth of knowledge. Reach your wealth of knowledge. Reach your wealth of knowledge. Increase your understanding, deepen your knowledge base. Here are a few options to correct this. Example for this. Enrich your wealth is grammatically for aggressive male, commonly used in to mean increase your knowledge, experience, or understanding. Enrichment, reading widely can enrich your wealth of knowledge. Reading widely can enrich your wealth of knowledge. Enrich your wealth of knowledge. Okay. Expand, increase your understanding. For expand your knowledge, deepen your knowledge base. Enrich your wealth of. Okay. It can be like this. Deepen your knowledge base. Deepen your knowledge base. Now acknowledge. Admit also. It can be admit as I see. Admit, accept, release. Admit. Admit. But admit, it's, I think it's verb. Verb, yes. Verb. Here also verb, yeah. Here also verb, admit, acknowledge, acknowledge, notes, Yes, also it's a verb, not. Also, release. You drink, release, 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 not spot. Spot, it's like mm, in verb. No, verb as a verb. اكتشف. Spotting. Okay. Spot. Spot. Fowling. It's not important, this word. Next one, release. 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 Yes, I wrote it. Release. Release. Realize.
Realize.
Realize. Realize. Sorry. Realize. 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 Notes. Realize. 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 Recognize. Identify. Noun. Acknowledge. Admit. Notice. Realize. Function, operation, responsibility, job, service, task, role, purpose. Recognize, identify, now, acknowledge, admit, notice, realize, enrich your world of knowledge, deepen your knowledge base, this unit aims extra spoiled food, consequence management, bank statement, detrimental. The trade war had a detrimental impact on the global economy. Properly. Make sure to store the food properly to prevent spoilage. To prevent spoilage. Considerable. 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 Large. Considerable. Large. Considerable. Large. Considerable. Large. Considerable. Large. Considerable. Large. Large. Considerable. Large. Significant. Okay.
Significant.
Really. Considerable. Considerable. Okay.
Considerable.
Considerable. Considerable. Not worth. Significance.
Substantial.
Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Substantial. Significant. Significant. Significant.
Significant.
Significant. Significant. Significant. No way. Significant. Significant.
Appreciable.
Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Appreciable. Sizable. 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 Noteworthy. Noteworthy.
Noteworthy.
Noteworthy. Noteworthy. Noteworthy. Noteworthy. Noteworthy. Important. Okay. Important. important, considerable, substantial, important, significant, appreciable, noteworthy, noteworthy,
distinguished,
distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, distinguished, appreciable, significant, important, substantial, substantial,
substantial,
substantial, substantial, substantial, substantial, substantial, substantial, substantial, substantial, additional, supplementary, additional, in order to help you read through this unit easily and with considerable understanding. The The unit is divided into sections. Section 1 introduce you to the main objectives and sections of the unit, together with a supplementary reading list. Supplementary reading list. Supplementary, like something supporting, supplementary. It's familiar to me. Supplementary, supplementary.
supplementary,
Okay, let's ask. Supplementary. Supplementary. Additional, extra, supplementary. Additional, extra, increased, further, auxiliary, backup. Supplementary. 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 Additional, additional, supplementary, extra, also extra, yes,
supplemental,
supplemental, supplemental, supplemental, supplementary, noun, a supplementary person or thing. Okay, supplementary,
supplementary,
supplemental,
supplemental,
supplemental, increased, 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 further,
further,
further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, further, auxiliary, auxiliary,
auxiliary,
auxiliary, auxiliary, auxiliary, auxiliary, further, auxiliary, 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 backup, احتياطي, auxiliary, okay, backup, auxiliary, supplementary, additional, extra, increased, further, auxiliary, backup. Supplementary reading. You are advised to consult the following reference for reading through this unit. You are advised, it's like, okay. to cancel the following the following while reading through through this unit references okay. Schiller and Markley, your key. Okay. Our speech is actually made up of simple phonemes, sounds, which we combine together to form, which are then string together, string, string, mm, string, string. Wait, wait. Okay, I will back after I have my lunch. Bye.